Bueno, bueno, todo.
Better. Lorraine?
Yep,
Seriously?
yep. It stopped in the morning and then
Yeah, it's like it rains for a few minutes. It's done. It's weird.
last time when it rained, the teacher canceled, but today the canceled.
Too bad.
So I still
She canceled for rain? Seriously?
Yeah, last time.
All right.
So that this time she's still no cancel.
Okay.
I started to go to class.
I like to go to school. Class are we here for today?
The one that didn't cancel today, so the 3 of 6. Is one paragraph?
Okay.
Yeah, you read one paragraph.
You said three?
Yeah, it's yeah.
All right.
They canceled class last time, so I made it on Zoom, so I thought it would wait.
What's wrong with you?
And then, yeah, she didn't send anything. So. Yep. Last time she sent it like one something close to my tutoring session with you last time, so that I knew it was on Zoom.
Paragraph on science and reading. How, okay. How'd your paper go, or are you still working on it for the end of class?
She's called sent the 9th. I didn't finish that one yet, so I need to work on that. She so-called graded those little assignments, put in the grade book last Wednesday, and she asked me to what's up, what happened. No, I didn't turn it in yet. Do I need help?
Oh, maybe let's see that. Okay, write a paragraph about this one. Reading. Paragraph onwards. Then, wait. Let's see. Videos. Once you state the concept, onward you are to state why, or to understand the concept. Over time.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we do?
I the first 3 little videos are pretty short, and then she added one that's like more detailed about it.
Okay.
But in the class, we only watched those 3 parts.
So, part 1, part 2, part 3?
Yeah, those little videos. It was a part of the chapters. Chapter 6 is part of it.
So what do you, so we're trying to, what do you think the science of reading is?
Um,
You figured it out?
I rewatched it again today. Um, kind of don't. I kind of know. At the same time, I don't know.
You want me to look at the videos?
Yeah,
What do you want me to do?
first three are pretty short, and then the last one's like long.
Okay, so I look at the videos.
They're pretty short, like 1 minute. Yeah, pretty short.
Okay, no, link, don't want the link. No, honestly, we do the same way for the.
You're a student going back to school when you need right now, the main is like it's typically not speaking my research paper, but providing
Yeah. The reading brain, here we are. Upbeat, instructional.
What do we know about the complex process of learning to read? Surprisingly, a lot. Scientific research collected over the past 4 decades reveals what happens in the brain and what must happen in the classroom to enable skillful reading. Most children learn to walk and talk naturally without a lot of support from adults, but reading is different. Reading is not hardwired in the brain, and the neural pathways involved must be developed through successful instructional experiences. Let's look at the reading brain. The parts of the brain that allow us to process sounds and recognize visual images are already in place first in the left hemisphere. However, the phonological aesthetic region is not intact at birth. This is the part of the brain that allows us to connect speech sounds with visual images, such as letters, and enables reading. And it must be built through explicit, systematic phonics instruction and practice with decoding.
That was it?
Yeah, that was the first part.
All right, so. Not to do all of them, right?
When we think about the essential skills children need to build their reading brain, Goff and Timer's model, known as the simple view of reading, is quite helpful. In this model, the critical sub-skills of reading are simplified to their essential categories, decoding and language comprehension, and framed as a multiplication equation, with reading comprehension as the product, or goal, on the right side of the equation. The idea is this. Strong reading comprehension results only when both decoding and language comprehension are strong. To illustrate this idea, let's assign values of 0 for weak and 1 for strong. If decoding is and assign a value of 0, and language comprehension is strong, a value of 1, reading comprehension is weak because 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. Conversely, if language comprehension is weak but decoding is strong, reading comprehension still suffers. 1 times 0 is 0. Only when both domains on the left side of the equation are strong does reading comprehension become a strong 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. This simple view of reading tells us that children need to learn essential skills to decode to get text off the page, while also developing their understanding of the world and of literacy. Although reading is a complex process, this simple view is helpful, because all of the essential sub-skills of reading, such as phonological awareness and vocabulary, we assign to the decoding and language comprehension domains on the left side of the equation.
collaboration is key for team success. With ClickUp, you can easily manage your team's tasks and timelines in one app using our Gantt chart feature.
Another helpful theoretical model for the reading process is Scarborough's reading rope, which expands upon the simple view of reading Scarborough's reading rope provides a meaningful visual representation of the process by which decoding, or word recognition, and language comprehension subskills are combined during skillful reading. The decoding subskills are each assigned a strand in the rope: phonological awareness, decoding and spelling, and sight recognition. Under language comprehension, we need to build these reading subskills: background knowledge, vocabulary knowledge, language structures, verbal reasoning, and literacy knowledge. Think of these subskills as strands in the reading rope that become stronger and stronger the more tightly the strands are woven together. As the language comprehension subskills grow and get stronger, the reader becomes increasingly strategic in their reading. At the same time, as the reader strengthens their decoding subskills, they're becoming more automatic in their reading. With increasingly strategic and increasingly automatic reading, skilled reading occurs and the reader can comprehend text. Skilled reading appears to be effortless, but a skilled reader has fortified the subskills of the reading rope in order to manage the skills simultaneously and automatically, resulting in reading comprehension.
Okay. Oh, and then the reading rope, is this it?
Learning to read is one of the most important accomplishments of a young
Or is it
child's
something
life.
else?
Reading is a strong tie that impacts all other areas of learning.
Wait, hang on.
and moves
What?
I think that the other thing you saw.
Okay, so all three. Now I'm trying to get it quiet. Okay. So what's the long one? How long is that one?
Like 20 minutes.
So. It's. So the science of reading, what you say?
Um,
Why is it a science?
Look of the brain.
It uses the brain, right?
About that reading brain. That's why it's so-called science of the reading.
But it's not just.
To mention about the brain, how the left hemisphere, those little front and the back part
Yeah,
in the second video, those parts of the brain
yeah.
was mentioned.
It doesn't just happen. You gotta develop it, right?
Yeah.
You're not born with it.
Yeah, so I think I need to write what
All right.
I.
So if it's not science, what is it? Like things are either science or they're something else. You know, like instinct, not science, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or creativity is not science.
Mm-hmm.
Or like things you just can do without, not the brain, but without thinking about them too much. I'm just wondering if that might be a good way to start this. It's science because you have to actually learn. You have to actually engage the brain, right?
Yeah, so. Huh.
This is your brain. Strong. And this is your brain. So, again, so
And the so-called in the chapter 6 is about phonics.
Yes.
Surprisingly,
Hang on a moment.
scientific research collected over the past 4 decades reveals what happened in the brain and what would happen in the classroom to enable skillful reading. Most children learn to walk and talk naturally without a lot of support from it. But reading is different. Reading is not hardwired in the brain, and no pathways involved must be developed to be successful instructional experience. Let's look at the parts of the brain that allow us to process sounds and recognize visual images are already in place first, but however, the one level is not intact first. This is a part of the brain that allows us to connect each sound with visual images and to leverage imagination. And it must be built through explicit, systematic instruction and practice with detail.
So it's different than like instinctual things like walking. That's their point.
Yeah, they kind of mentioned that.
Yeah. That's what makes it a science thing.
I think that's what they're trying to say.
Okay.
That's the so-called science part.
Yeah.
What's that? Hmm.
And in order to develop the, can't remember, the whatever, you have to do coding, you have to decode and something else.
Decode. That was the so-called second
Oh, there's a
video.
transcript. Let's look at the transcript. Find it. How long you can show transcript?
It's like the little tots.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the complex processing? Naturally, I think. Reading is not hardwired in the brain. Neural pathways involved must be developed for successful instructional experiences. Parts of the brain allow us to process sounds and recognize visual imagery in place. However, in phonological assembly, build the phonological assembly region through explicit systematic phonics instruction practice with people. Okay. Okay, so I think that's the big thing is that it's not like walking and talking, which are natural. So reading is not automatically part of the brain. You have to develop the pathways. Who knew? So you've got to develop them so you can connect speech sounds to visual images, such as letters. And you need letters to read, obviously. So you have to have phonics instruction.
Yeah.
Does this make any sense?
Kind, yeah, kind of, but yeah, just writing it out is kind of.
Um, you could start with the question, how do people learn to read? It's different than walking or talking.
Okay. This has to be a paragraph.
Right, 3/4 of a page.
Yeah. So is it kind of almost like half-ish? Yeah, a few more sentences.
In this one, tough skills like their essential categories. Language has been amplified or other the idea is this. Strong reading comprehension results only from both decoding language comprehension are strong. To illustrate this idea, let's cite values of 0 for weak and 1 for strong. If decoding is weak and assigned a value of 0, and language comprehension is strong, a value of 1. Reading comprehension is weak because 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. Conversely, if language comprehension is weak but decoding is strong, reading comprehension still suffers. 1 times 0 is 0. Only when both domains on the left side of the equation are similar, reading comprehension is not a problem, because 1 times 1 is 1. This simple view of reading tells us that children need to learn essential skills to decode to get text up, while also developing their understanding of the world and of words. Although reading is a complex process, this simple view is helpful because one of the essential subskills of reading, such as phonology, and vocabulary. Language comprehension domains on the left side of the image. Another helpful theoretical model for the reading process is Scarborough's reading rope, which expands upon the simple view of reading. Scarborough's reading rope provides a meaningful visual representation of the process by which decoding, or word recognition, and language comprehension subskills are combined through skillful reading. The decoding subskills are each assigned a strand in the rope: phonological awareness, decoding and spelling, and sight recognition. Under language comprehension, we need to build these reading subskills: background knowledge, vocabulary knowledge, language structures, verbal reasoning, and literacy knowledge. Think of these subskills as strands in the reading rope that become stronger and stronger the more tightly the strands are woven together. As the language comprehension subskills grow and get stronger, the reader becomes increasingly strategic in their reading. At the same time, as the reader strengthens their decoding subskills, they're becoming more automatic in their reading. With increasingly strategic and increasingly automatic reading, skilled reading occurs and the reader can comprehend text. Skilled reading appears to be effortless, but a skilled reader has fortified the subskills of the reading rope in order to manage the skills simultaneously and automatically, resulting in reading comprehension.
Okay, so what do you need in order to get reading comprehension? You have to be able to decode, right?
Well,
What's the other thing you said?
it's a language, and then from language comprehension, and then all two of these will be the reading.
Awareness.
Did they say what these?
What?
Like what these terms are? Kind of like another, other
terms?
than that is that simple view of reading.
Which terms?
Those like the decoding and stuff language
Said the coding
in that second part two.
or two.
Part two, that's that reading comprehension, language comprehension, and then the decoding or the word recognition.
Mhm.
Was there like another way, or like a word for those phrases other than the simple view of reading?
Whether you have business capstone or research papers to write this year, really is a must-have for all students. You get 50% off of all the skills children need to build their reading brain. Goff and Tyler's model, known as the science of reading, is quite helpful. In this model, the critical subskills of reading are simplified to their essential categories: decoding and language comprehension, and framed as multiplication equation, with reading comprehension as the product or goal on the right side of the equation. The idea is this: strong reading comprehension results only when both decoding and language comprehension are strong. To illustrate this idea, let's assign values of 0 for weak and 1 for strong. If decoding is weak and assigned a value of 0, and language comprehension is strong, a value of 1, reading comprehension is weak because 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. Conversely, if language comprehension is weak but decoding is strong, reading comprehension still suffers. 1 times 0 is 0. Only when both domains on the left side of the equation are strong does reading comprehension become a strong 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. This simple view of reading tells us that children need to learn essential skills to decode to get text off the page, while also developing their understanding of the world and of literacy. Although reading is a complex problem, this simple view is helpful because all of the essential skills of reading, such as phonological awareness and vocabulary, can be assigned to the decoding and language comprehension needs on the left side of the equation.
So now I have the transcript.
About those phrases, those
Coding and language comprehension.
yeah, those three.
And what do you want to know?
But is there another phrase other than the simple view of the reading? There's like another.
I don't think so. Simple, that's what they call it, the simple view of reading. Subskills reading simplified. Essential categories. Coding. Framed. So your reading comprehension is going to only be coding and language comprehension. So it's all about skills, right? In order to have reading comprehension, you have to have manage those skills. So again, it goes back to phonetics, vocabulary. That's how you develop it all. Okay?
Yeah.
I think it's not ideas. It's important to have one book with these ideas.
Uh,
I don't know if it's ideas. It's going to be skills. Nine. Right? That's your question.
yeah.
What is it when you're reading the science rather than something that is automatically displayed? It's just what you said.
Mhm. Mhm.
What was it called? The simple, where do you look for?
It's simple.
Simple view of reading? Is
Yes.
that what?
Uh,
Still love its ideas.
the is then the skill.
Mm-mm. Say skills. All right, getting there, I think.
Skill. Uh, are we answering most of the questions already? Uh,
Let's see. Describe reading, understanding science reading. So once you have stated the concept in your own words, which I think you've done, right?
does it seem like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you are to state why it's important for you to understand the concept of science reading as a future teacher.
I think I was kind of going toward it
Right,
with that
let's go back to
next sentence
Yeah.
at the end here.
So that's
I was sure.
important. In addition, it is important that teachers understand how to manage skills?
So kind of like, yeah, so help them and make sure that they have all three, kind of like that, and manage and develop those skills.
Stands. Concepts. Help to manage skills.
Yeah.
Necessary for their students.
Um, yeah, I think it's for the students to learn how to read.
All right.
Like that.
Go ahead.
First,
Teacher. Teacher. Understand the concept of science. Manage skills necessary for students to learn. All right, what are those skills?
those skills are those decoding and stuff.
Teachers must
Like that decoding, which is so-called the word recognition.
the word recognition.
Yeah, that one, and then the language with that, you also need the language comprehension to understand if they're to understand that they're reading.
All right, I will put that in. Uh, that teach
That decoding, which is word recognition.
recognition.
Yeah, recognition and the language comprehension.
Sorry, what you said?
It was with the decoding, which is the word recognition.
Recognition.
Yeah, and they need that one and the language comprehension to understand how they're reading. The students are reading to understand the reading comprehension.
Okay. Um,
But how one do you need? If you don't have one, you don't have reading.
Okay,
If you have one, only one, you need
Or
the
maybe
other one.
both.
Yeah, both to have reading. If you only have one, it's not really reading. It'll be the how they said the 0 times 1 is 0. That's how.
Right, I'm trying to remember what other skills they mentioned then, you remember that?
In this one,
Other than decoding, yeah.
the language comprehension and the reading.
Yeah, but they broke it down somewhere, I'm thinking of that, back to the,
I think that's the rope one.
oh, yeah, it's the third one?
That rope. In the decoding, there was the phonics, the spelling, sight recognition, and phonological awareness for that.
Another helpful theoretical model for the
think
reading
you should-
process is Scarborough's reading rope.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything related to your work, your documents, your chats, your
Another helpful theoretical model for the reading process is Scarborough's reading rope, which expands upon the simple view of reading. Scarborough's reading rope.
Just where the sub skills are.
It's in that little rope. In
Oh,
the
yeah, here, yeah. Phonological awareness, coding and spelling, and sight
yeah,
recognition.
that little thing of that.
I think you should put those in. In that sentence,
Okay.
phonological awareness, sight recognition, that's what we don't have. Oh, wait,
And the spelling.
background knowledge, vocabulary knowledge, language structure, verbal reasoning, and literacy knowledge, those are all subsets. Subskills.
It don't have about the reading, but those are the little sub ones for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, no.
And the decoding one have those 3. The language have those 5.
Okay. I was
And
just
then
thinking, should you mention
altogether
those?
it's the
What do you think?
rope.
Yeah.
Somehow tie them back up into that rope thing.
Mhm. You wanna talk about that?
Yeah. Mhm. I don't.
You want me to read it with you? You see it?
I see it, but uh, what's the spelling in the video? It's sight, not sign. Mm. Okay, I circled this, but from the rope and stuff. Oh, How would I put it into like it needs the rope? Yeah. No. Hmm? We don't want to end that, do we? Let's just say decoding. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you don't actually capitalize. It was made. Mm.
Okay, now, go ahead, what do you ask me?
I was trying to somehow say how these up with all those little within that little thing have
Okay,
it's that rope.
okay,
And then
Um,
in that rope they have the so-called those different for that little language one is the increasingly strategic, and then for that the decoding little strip is the increasing automatically.
automatically.
Yeah, that one for that one. In that rope.
These work together. Together, is it right?
Yeah, it's so-called it comes together in the rope.
Do I have to mention the rope?
That's the name of that rope.
Yeah,
In the so-called in this little image, it kind of mentions those little strips.
yeah.
The five one is in red, and then
So do we have to say it's a rope? Say the grams of subskills work together to produce the rope of reading. I don't know.
it is so-called the reading rope. Just have
Okay,
the
rope
scar
of-
bear.
How about the rope of automatic reading? And what's the other thing other than automatic reading?
The strategic for that language one.
And strategic, what was that one?
The language comprehension one is the increasing strategically, and then the other one's automatically for the
Okay.
decoding one.
What you mean?
Ew.
Yes, no?
And I think kind of mentioned the name of it is that scar rope.
Okay, do you feel like you need to put that in?
Maybe just in case that mentioned this because that was one of the ideas.
Uh,
The little topic.
what was it called? Sparrow Girl.
Reading rope
Okay. Alright, so it's SC.
is this one.
Okay. SCARBOROUGH. So here we will capitalize. Give it some time.
Will you still be able to meet?
I
with
will,
me
I will,
later?
I will. We'll just finish right this minute.
Okay. fine.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Okay,
Yes.
right. We're good. You don't want to write too much more of this.
You think this is okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I just need to maybe add the heading and stuff.
Yeah,
Turn it in.
I hope it's okay.
It just said a paragraph.
Well, at
then
most,
if I
you can
put
get
that,
3/4 of the page, most.
this is like that, right?
It's almost 3/4, yeah. You don't want to have too much
Because
more.
if I add the little heading, it'll push it down a little bit.
Mhm.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to have more than this. Okay, it's supposed to be pretty short.
Okay. I think I'm good then. I'm
Okay.
gonna refine a little more and
Okay.
turn it in. Thank you.
Sure, no problem.
I have to go to class later.
All right, good. I think
There's sun now.
So what?
There's sun.
Oh, yay. All right, sun is a good thing. All right, we're out of here. Next.
Thank you.
I will see you Wednesday.
Yes.
Very good. Ooh, ooh. We're obviously really tired. Good, sun is good. I think the rest of the week is supposed to be nice, so. Let's get to work. Ooh, yeah. All right, see you day after tomorrow. 10th for October. We're halfway done. Sure.